You know, they say that wise people will watch the Trucker John live stream. Yes, that's what they say. Are you wise? Trucker John is about to start, so prepare yourself for some titillating conversation. They say I'm farting in court. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's my lawyer. It's the lawyer doing it. The other lawyer. Yay, Trucker John's about to come on. Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I got a little sun today. Oh, well, it's the Trucker John show's about to come on, I guess. Well, lottie-daw, lottie freaking daw. Hey, man, stay tuned for Trucker John. Did I say Trucker John? I meant Trucker John. I'm the one doing the drugs, not Trucker John. Oh, yes. I don't even know why I'm here. Johnny Million, eat your heart out. Oh! What? That kind of looked like Andy Reid. Come a little closer.
This is supposed to be some sort of voice changer or something, but I really don't notice any difference.
Oh, please. Are you guys waiting for the Trucker John show? Just like me? Yeah, I know. It takes a while, I know. I'm waiting here too, just like you guys are. Don't bother me. I'm resting and relaxing and getting the cucumber thing in my eyes. Oh, say, can you see? Well, well, well. So we meet again. What? What'd you say? Something about Trucker John or something? Didn't quite catch that. Enough with the filters, dude. It's not even funny. It's just stupid. It's just Snapchat filters. You think you're some sort of like funny dude doing this shit? You're not. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. Trucker John. All right, let me turn my mic on. All right, so that whole time, I could have switched glasses and I forgot. I could have done it ahead of time. Let's switch glasses. There, much better. All right, guys, so good afternoon. I'm a little late for this, but this is the warm-up. We're just getting warmed up, so we're still going to have about 45 minutes to warm up. I think that's plenty of time to get warmed up, right? For those of you that are going to go on over to Hal afterwards. I'm pretty sure he's on tonight, right? Tomorrow afternoon, he's going to be off because he'll be traveling. I guess he's traveling for the Sexy Liberal Tour and all that kind of stuff. But today, he's on at 4 o'clock. So we're just going to get warmed up. We're going to go loose, get the shoulders loosened up, get our laughing muscles all loosened up, you know, because you don't want to pull a jawbone or something. I don't know. Anyhow, thanks for being here, guys. Now, just as I was going on here, for some reason, all of a sudden, Facebook wouldn't work. So I guess we're not on Facebook today. Which I guess is no big loss anyhow, because I don't think anyone watches over there. But for some reason, so I had to just disconnect from Facebook because it wasn't allowing me to do anything. Because I had it set up for a multi-stream of YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And I tried it like 3 or 4 times, and it kept saying this error would come up and something about Facebook, some sort of error with Facebook. I don't know. So I had to go in and disconnect Facebook, and then we were able to get connected. So I don't know what's going on with Facebook. It's just being a big poo-poo head. But here we are on Twitch, as far as I know, and right here on YouTube. So thanks for being here. We got some people in here. We got Mad Max, Slava Ukraini. Carrie C is here. Fancy, Never Fear Fancy is here. Thanks for being here. Carrie C, Mad Max. Gene E is here. Hey, Jeannie. Good to see Jeannie. There's Carrie C. Jolie's here. Good to see Jolie. And let's see who else we've got here. We got WW is over here. Just says fine. For some reason. Fine. Oh, I guess because I said how you doing or something. See, the thing is, if I say how you doing, and then I'm talking, and then I read this chat 5 minutes later, I don't remember what you're responding to, but I'm assuming I said, like, how you guys doing or something. And then W says fine. I think that's what that's about. Mish is here. Hey, Mish. Good to see Mish. Thanks for being here in the chat today. As we get warmed up and loosened up. Yeah, look at there. Look how loose I am. Look how loose my shoulders are. Yeah, and my neck and everything. I'm just all loose. Just getting all ready for the House Sparks show. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Come on now. Come on now. Come on, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm about to do. You know what I'm about to do. Right? You got it. Don't tell me. Where is... What? Wait. That's not what I meant to do. But, you know, if you need a mask, mask up. I hear that's what they're doing in the courtroom with Donald Trump. But masking up because he is one stinky, smelly motherfucker. He's a smelly motherfucker. Smelly motherfucker. He's a smelly motherfucker. I don't know what's going on where I can't find Purple Beard Guy. Did they get rid of Purple Beard Guy? Why am I not seeing him? What the hell is going on here? Oh, there we go. There I am. Purple Beard Guy. All right. So I'm just saying,
I'm feeling good. I hope you guys are feeling good. I feel relaxed and loose and I'm just ready to go. And I hope to get you guys ready to go. All right? All right. What is this one? Let's see what this one does. Some sort of weird straw glasses. Oh, they light up. Look at there. Look at there. Isn't that something? That's fantastic. Man, that was pretty neat. Oh, look at this here. Oh, well, let's have a little this is little sherry. I don't know what this is, but just have a little drinky if you're so inclined. Just this is a kind of a weird one, isn't it? It's a wild one. Yeah. What else we got going on here? Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, I don't think we're in frosted territory right now. I think we're out of that. We're out of that time. Yeah. So let's see here. Oh, here we go. All right. Oh yeah. Back to the beard. Where's Nick Rich? Nick, are you here? Because I know Nick loves this shit. He loves it. He just loves the purple beard guy. And he loves filters. But he's missing out. He's missing out, I tell you what. We got Denise Wilkins here. Thanks for being here. Let's see. WW, you put me to sleep at lunchtime. Well, there you go. At least I'm worth something. If you had a hard time going to sleep, just listen to old Trucker John. He'll put you right out. Mr. Spock, fascinating. And there we go with the Live Long and Prosper. You have two other YouTube feeds going. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's doing that. I know nothing. Maybe it was each time that I was trying to get logged in, or trying to, because on my end it wasn't showing that it was doing anything. It was stopping. It had that error message about Facebook. So that must be what's going on. I don't know. It's really weird. So I hope that's not screwing everything up. Because we would usually have like 1 million viewers right now, and we've only got 13. It's not me. Can't be me. I think it must be this Prism app or Facebook or something. Something's going on here. Denise Wilkins, who is a smelly motherfucker? What did I walk in on? Oh, I was talking about Trump. Just being a big smelly motherfucker. That's going to be a new hashtag, smelly motherfucker. I guess. I don't know. But anyhow, yeah, that's Trump. Smelly motherfucker. Jackie just stopped by to say hi. Well, hello. And thank you. And I guess in lieu of Trucker John, there's me, the purple beard guy. Those are fancy. Yeah, there were some fancy ones in there. Then he says, Trucker John, you are a hoot. Hoot. I'm an owl. No, I guess, okay, enough of that guy, huh? Enough of that guy for now. He might show up later. But thank you. Let's see, Misha's here. Mad Mac, everyone is just saying hello to everybody. Hashtag Trump stinks, Mad Mac says, and I second that motion. Even though I've never been close to the guy, I'm only going by reports that I've heard about him just stinking up the place. And you can only imagine. Can you just only imagine? I mean, can you imagine? I don't want to even imagine because it just sounds gross. Big Hook says, Verdict Jolie, are you a Popeye or a Sailor Ma'am fan? Is it the spice of life? And speaking of which, full disclosure, I went and got me a sandwich, and I've taken a few bites out of it. That's why I'm a little bit late, because the traffic was pretty bad out there. But I got me a little Popeye sandwich, and I'm just gonna let it sit there. You guys don't have to watch me eat it. It's gonna be there in about 37 minutes. I'll eat the rest of it. But I'll just talk about Popeyes. I haven't been to Popeyes in a while, probably 6 months or maybe more. I don't know. So I was like, I'm gonna get me one. Now let's see. Me says it looks like Oh, it looks like he smells bad. Yeah, Trump looks like he smells bad, doesn't he? There's nothing good that guy doesn't evoke anything good or positive. Jolie says it was pretty good. I definitely eat there again. Then he says that's a big sandwich. Yeah, it's a pretty good size one. This is the bacon and cheese and chicken sandwich. Now, usually I just get the regular like pieces of chicken. You know, like I like getting the thighs and a drumstick or something. But I thought I'd get a chicken because I thought I was gonna have time to eat it before I came on here, and I thought a sandwich would be quicker to eat. But anyhow, the line was long and slow at Popeyes, and then the traffic getting back was long and slow. So you know, it happens. It happens. Donald Larry, thank you for the membership. You can thank Jolie for that, I believe. Was gifting some of those. Keith Polite says, SCOTUS, after today's immunity hearing, has me very concerned. I haven't heard the details. I've heard a little bit what's going on. I don't know what's going to go on with that. I mean, it's just ridiculous, isn't it? They can't. I mean, they can't be serious, can they? Jolie says her parents really loved the Popeyes. You know, I just thought Popeyes, I thought everyone ate at Popeyes. I mean, they seems so popular. I thought, like, it was a nationwide thing, but I don't know. I guess not. Some people are just now getting into Popeyes. Michael McAndrews is here. Dang, now I'm hungry. Be back in a few. I know. Well, that's what happened to me. Like, between shows, I was doing some stuff around the house, and let's see, and then I was watching Johnny Million and all that kind of stuff, and then Jolie messaged me and told me that she had gone and got the chicken over there, and that she really liked it. So then that made me go, I think I want to get some Popeyes now. So then, and it was getting kind of late, but I was like, I think I got time. I think I can make it. You know. Big Hook is here and says the stench of corruption follows Trump everywhere. Everything he does, everything he touches just goes to shit. Isn't that the truth? But I think literally and figuratively. In a way. Donald Leary's spicy chicken is pretty good. You know, I don't get the spicy. I just get the mild, I guess it's called. I'm trying to remember if I've ever had the spicy. I can't remember if I did, but I think I did try it, and I just thought it was too spicy, and I'd rather just enjoy the chicken rather than the hotness of the spices. Mish says, Keith, I just got home. What happened? Yeah, fill us in, Keith, because I'm not really sure what's going on. Mr. Spock made a big pot of chili. That's going to be fun later on. Speaking of, you know, being smelly. Mad Max says, never tried Popeyes. They have one about 60 miles away, but I'm not going that far to try it. Mad Mac, are you in England? I forget. And do they have them in England? I guess they have them in England. If you are in England, I don't know. Maybe you're not, though. I don't know. Why am I thinking you're in England? Or you're in Canada, which is the same thing. No, I'm just kidding. Fancy, I like the red beans and rice. I've gotten the red beans. I got French fries this time, but I like the red beans and rice. It's pretty good. I didn't see mac and cheese on the menu, but I thought they used to have mac and cheese, didn't they? We do not have In-N-Out up here in Washington. Oh yeah, you're in Washington. Why am I thinking England? I don't know. I'm trying to keep all you guys straight, all your locations. But yeah, Mad Mac, we do not have In-N-Out up here in Washington. Don't they have In-N-Outs like more like towards the Seattle area? Because I know Oregon has In-N-Outs. I know they've gone as far at least as Oregon. So none in Washington, huh? Denise Wilkins, ooh, sounds good too, Mr. Spuck. I think I'm hungry too. I made a mole con pollo yesterday, better the day after, so today. Big Hook says, too spicy is when it hurts going down and coming out. Some people like pain, I guess. I guess so. Yeah, those are called sadists or something. I don't know. Washington State now. All right, Mad Mac. Yeah, I'm trying to keep you guys all your locations straight. I mess it up. But yeah, Washington State is nice. I mean, I like it. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of, those agricultural areas can get kind of, right-wingy and stuff. But hey, whatever, man. Just get along. Just get along with everybody. Jolie says, there just aren't a lot of things in southern Indiana. I had to go to Indianapolis for mom's doctor appointment, and they have a Popeyes there. Mad Mac, I'm not a Yankee, though. Ooh. Maybe that's why. I've heard you talk about English stuff. And so that must be what I was thinking. Mad Mac, no Der Wiener Schnitzel in the Pacific Northwest either. Der Wiener Schnitzel. Yeah, it's funny. And then they just call it Wiener Schnitzel. They went from Der Wiener Schnitzel to just Wiener Schnitzel. I think they dropped the Der some time ago. WW, I have a Popeyes very close to me. Well, there you go. Mish says, TJ, In-N-Out is here in Oregon, but only in Medford and Grants Pass, as far as I know. Those got there within the last decade. I think I've eaten at the one in, is it Medford? Right off the 5. Was that Medford? I guess it must have been Medford. Pretty close to that shopping center right there. I've eaten at that In-N-Out. Oh no, I think that's north of Medford. I think there might be another one then. I think it's up by Eugene or Albany. No, I don't know. It's up. I think there might be another one too that I went to. Mad Mac, that's in the east of the state. We are separated by Cascade Mountain Ridge. Yes, exactly. Jolie, no In-N-Out burger here. Yeah, they're not too much in the northeast and the Midwest. Pretty much they started in California and they've been kind of going out. Like they're in Texas, as far east as Texas. I believe they're in like Denver. And then pretty much all the states that are west of that. And I heard that they were going to finally get one kind of on the East Coast. WW, Der means the. Yeah, I know. But I'm telling you, I think they dropped it from the name. Mad Max, since I was a footballer, I lived all over the world. By that you mean you played soccer? Mish says, I don't know, Mad Mac. I will have to check into that. Steven Sayers is here. Hey, Steve, good to see you. Says, court-wise, are we through with Trump's Packers? Sorry, I just got here. Well, I don't know. He was testifying again today, right? I didn't really watch any of the coverage. I think I just saw a headline or something that he was testifying again. So I don't know what came of that. If there's any new revelations, other than the fact that he's been doing this kind of stuff for years, as far as like, doing fake stories and catch and kill and all that kind of stuff. Dog in Paradise says, I haven't eaten takeout in 8 years. We've got a McDonald's and KFC. Neither is decent, and everything is 20 miles away. It's the one thing about living in Oregon forest, always cooking. Well, it's probably actually good because fast food isn't that good for you. I mean, you know, it's kind of okay once in a while, but really, I know I eat way too much of it. That's for sure. Let's see. Hey, Gregory Guy's here. Hey, Gregory Guy. I don't know if I've seen Gregory Guy before. But thanks for being here. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe, and share button for me. That'd be really awesome. It says upstate New York here. We got Popeyes. Yeah, Popeyes. I think Popeyes actually did start in Louisiana. It's their logo or their one of their mottos or whatever is like Louisiana Kitchen and all that kind of stuff. So I guess they started in Louisiana and then they just sort of branched out in all directions, I guess. Big Cook says In-N-Out is cooked different, I take it. It's their thing is fresh, never frozen. And they like to get their beef and everything, their potatoes and their veggies, you know, their everything from local as possible. From farms as local as possible. That's kind of why they haven't branched out every place. I guess it's hard for them in some places to find local enough beef and stuff. That's what they say anyhow. So, Denise Wilkins says, "Oh yeah, you are a real trucker." Laughing out loud, had a brain toot. I was thinking, how the hell does John know all these restaurants? Oh my God, I need food. Yeah, I've been through every state in the lower 48, at least once. And some more than once. WW, who is they? Our German restaurant is called Der Rathkeller. It sounds like the rat killer. I don't know. Mad Max says Everett still has a Der Wiener Schnitzel, Mish, as well as there is one listed in Fife too. I didn't know about that one. I've been through Fife. W says, I guess Der Rathkeller is turning into an Italian place. They're going to be calling it, instead of the Rathkeller, they're calling it Maggiano. Or something. I don't know. I'm just making up shit. Mad Mac, I'm Scottish, Canadian, Ukrainian, so that's settled now. Laughing out loud. Let's see. Stephen Sayers says, hi, Fancy. I don't know how to do your handle. Big Hook says, Nicole Wallace reported that Pecker testified Trump lied when he said on the plane he didn't know what Cohen was doing. Wow, he Trump lied? Say it isn't so. Michael McAndrews says, back with my microwave Salisbury steak and mac, okay. Bon appetit. WW says, lots of local beef in Illinois. Hence, they have In-N-Out. They have In-N-Outs there, right? Is that what you said earlier? I guess you were talking about Popeyes. I don't know. Mad Mac Der is pronounced dare. Just saying, not the grammar police, but just. So all these years, you're telling me that every time I said, let's go to Der Wiener Schnitzel, I was wrong. Also, they used to run commercials that would say Der Wiener Schnitzel. So whoever produced those commercials should have been fired. Because they were saying Der. Big Hook, no shame in being a Heinz 57, Mad Mac. Marie Jane Greco is here. Hey, Marie, good to see you. Hello, Trucker John and everyone else. Mish says, oh, I went to the one in Fife. I totally forgot about that. Doc in Paradise, poor Michael. Hope it's at least not Swanson Tucker Carlson TV dinner. Yeah, those old Swansons. Remember, I used to get those when I was a kid. WW, no in-and-outs. Oh. Fancy says, hi, Marie. But they got plenty of cows. That's the one thing I remember when I first started driving back in the 2004 or so. I was amazed at how many cows there were all over the place, and how much corn was being grown. It seemed like we have corn coming out of our ears. There's like corn everywhere. I mean, everywhere. It seemed like almost every part of the country was growing corn. But I did notice, after a while, I mean, the last few years I was driving, it seemed like there was not as much corn. So I wonder if the corn or the corn syrup subsidies were drying up or something, because back in 04 and 05 and stuff, there was corn. I mean, every single state was growing corn. I mean, it was everywhere. Anywhere there was some land that they could stick a cornfield on, there was a cornfield there. And it seemed like in these last few years, it kind of changed. Like people weren't growing as much corn anymore. So that's just my little observation. Let's see. Corn out of our ears. Yeah, I think so. It seemed like we had corn growing out of our ears. W is he's not gonna make it through the Hal Sparks show. Apparently he's too tired. He's too sleepy. He's too sleepy. Fancy is Irish, French, and Portuguese. All right. We're gonna do our 23andMe's right here. Aaron West is here. Yo, yo, yo. Aaron West is in the house. Hello, Aaron. Good to see you. Mish says, definitely no Wiener Schnitzel in Oregon. They are coming, though. It's a recent development. Wow. Just when you thought you weren't going to see any more Wiener Schnitzels around, then they showed up. Then they're there. WW says, too much corn in Illinois. I think Illinois is one of the big states that grows a lot of corn. Denise Wilkins, on Paradise, I heard Tucker has a brother named Buckley. Buckley? Oh, Buckley. Time for dinner. Mother has prepared some nice Swanson TV dinners for us. Ooh, yum. There's Pisces Greeter. Good to see Pisces Greeter. Hello, hello. W says, I've been really tired lately. Big Hook says, the problem is that the corn syrup and ethanol is a waste of resources. I think they're not, I think farmers aren't growing as much of it now. That was my observation. Just purely anecdotal, though. What else is going on over here? I'm just looking at the chats. Everyone's just saying hello and hello everyone. Hello, yeah. Hello, you beautiful bastards. I'm just stealing that from Philip DeFranco. You guys ever watch that guy? He's pretty good. I like that guy. Let's see. Still lots of just greetings. Big Hook says half Dutch and a German Belgium mixed with other ethnicity mixed in. Okay, since we're all doing this, I guess my two major bloodline or whatever is Irish, Norwegian. I need to do that 23andMe, because then my mom would go, she'd go, she's like, yeah, you're half Irish on my side, half Norwegian on your dad's side, but you also got French, English, Irish, or French, English, and Native American, and it's like Blackfoot on your dad's side and Choctaw on my side, and I'm like, well, that comes out to more than 100% then. So, but I guess she didn't mean I was like fully half Norwegian and full half, completely half Irish, because it's probably more like a quarter or maybe even less. of those things. So I should do that 23andMe thing just to see how it all breaks down. Probably got some Ashkenazi Jew in me. Seems like everyone says that. Like, yeah, I did that 23andMe and I got Ashkenazi Jew in me. Or whatever that's called. I don't even know. Denise Wilkins says, Dog in Paradise, I would assume, but you know that what Hal says about that, their real mom deserted them, so it explains a lot about his misogyny. I really don't know the history of Tucker Carlson, other than I always just heard he's a Swanson TV dinner heir, or whatever. And apparently has a huge trust fund. In addition to the huge amounts of money that Fox News was paying him, or whoever. Pisces is sending us all hugs. Thank you, Pisces. Breeder. TK. I was just shortening it to Pisces. I don't know if that's acceptable or not. So anyhow. He said, sorry, laughing out loud. It made me start craving some chili dogs. Chili dog. Woohoo! Chili dog. Tim Nelson is saying hello to Jolie. Denise Wilkins, that's not his real mom. She adopted the boys. Wow. Talk about getting lucky. Get adopted by some rich TV dinner heiress. And not just rich, but like, multi-millionaire rich. Man, that was a good draw. MJ Daniels here says, hey, Michael McAndrews, I saw that Australia has a hydrogen fueling station test on one of their highways going. That's interesting. Big Hook says 4 or 5 generations within North America. North America. MJ Daniel, just sitting here just waiting for the NFL draft. Ooh. So you're one of those. You're just like ready and raring to go and see how your team does. Who's your team, MJ? Who's your team and who are you hoping to get? Dr. Paradise says, Denise, Google says Buckley is Tucker's son. Oh. I wonder if he named his son after his brother. Maybe he has a brother named Buckley and a son named Buckley. Sometimes that happens, you know. Like if his brother didn't have kids, wasn't going to have kids or something, or maybe his brother died or something, and maybe he named his son after his brother. Something really, kind of nice like that. Something I would not ever picture Tucker Carlson ever being, So it's probably not true. Everything I just said just probably never happened. Benjamin says, MJ Daniels, so is my husband. He always watches the NFL draft. Especially that first pick is kind of a build-up, Patrick Gray, my husband is a Bears fan since we live in Illinois. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. The Bears. Denise Wilkin, yeah, it's true both. Oh. So was I right? His brother's Buckley, and then he named his son after his brother? Dog and Paradise. Oh, dang, you're right, TJ. I just figured it out. Lucky guess. Just lucky guess. Hey, Scotty B's here. Living in Wisconsin, I have 200 head of cows, 2 blocks from my house, 7 huge cheese plants, and cold storage 5 miles away. Plymouth, Wisconsin is the cheese capital of the USA. That's right. That's why those Packer fans are cheeseheads. That's why they do that. That's why they wear those cheese hat thingies. MJ Daniel says, Seattle, I expect the GM to trade back from 16 so they can get a second round pick. It is what they normally do. Why don't they just try to get somebody in the first round? I would think getting a first rounder is better than getting a second rounder. Unless they're trading for an established player, I guess. That doesn't pan out, maybe? I don't know. Mad Max says, I saw a demonstration of a hydrogen-powered car where the man talking put a glass under the exhaust pipe and collected the water that dripped out and then drank it. He was making a point of clean energy. He died 2 days later. No, I'm just kidding. I'm all for hydrogen fuel cells. You know, I talk about EVs. I drive EVs. I'm all for EVs. But if we can get the hydrogen fuel cells down and get a good infrastructure and make them, you know, readily available, I mean, you can get probably better range on a hydrogen fuel cell than on an EV, at least right now, the way the technology is. Not sure why it hasn't taken off as well as EVs. Maybe it was just harder to implement that infrastructure to get the like electricity is a little bit maybe easier to make you know, the charging stations and put the electrical hookups and everything. I don't know. Yeah, as you can see, I'm struggling because I'm not an engineer. I'm not, you know, but yeah, hydrogen fuel cells could be another great way to go. And you know what? We don't have to have all electric. If we're going to get off fossil fuels, it might have to be, you know, a 2 or 3 pronged approach. And hydrogen fuel cells could be a great way to go too. MJ Daniel, they will probably trade back into the 20s in the first round, but do not have a second round right now. And the GM loves those. Probably feels it gets more value for the money, like there's sort of like hidden gems in there, maybe. So instead of paying the big first round cash money, you can get a second rounder for half the price, but maybe he's saying, but a lot of times those second rounders are just as good as at least the late first rounders or something like that. I don't know. I'm not, you know, whatever the mentality is of those guys. Dr. Paradise, can't wait for Hal's diamond battery. I know. And he's the only one I've ever heard talk about that. And every time he talks about that, I'm like, yes, let's get the diamond batteries, please. I will put them in every device I have, and I will never have to buy a battery ever again. And that would be great. Where are they, Hal? Where are those diamond batteries, goddammit? Let me back up. Let me back up here. I think something got skipped. I don't know. I feel as though I've skipped something. Hey, there's Mike Arangelski. Thanks for being here, Mike. Good to see you. Says, well, that would be distilled water, much better than CO2. However, not the best to drink. Okay, so that was what I skipped. Jolie says, I had the best cheesecake I've ever had in my life at a hotel restaurant in Wisconsin, Scotty B. So yeah, they get good cheesecakes there too, apparently. Price Greeter, I'm good. Hoping one day and some year they improve the Bears. We can only hope and pray. Yeah, that's, you know, you just stick with your team and hope they get better. You know, they had some glimpses last year, right? That quarterback had some good games. Michael McAndrews, that was cool. That fool throwing a metal ball at that Musk truck. Yeah, that was at a few years ago when they did when they brought out the Cybertruck for the first time, and then he threw that, and it was supposed to, the window was supposed to be like shatterproof, right? And it shattered the window. Fancy's a Chargers fan. I'm a Rams fan, lifelong, always have been. Rest in peace, Roman Gabriel, just passed away the other day. I sacked Roman Gabriel's son, so there. That's my connection to Roman Gabriel. Besides being a lifelong Rams fan, and I remember watching Roman Gabriel play when I was a kid in the 60s. I was like, 8, 9 years old. Then, fast forward to 1981, I guess it was. I was playing for College of the Desert in Palm Desert, And Roman Gabriel's son was playing for Imperial Valley College, I believe it was. And I was defensive tackle, and I sacked his ass. Yes, sirree. And we won the game. And I remember shaking Roman Gabriel's hand after the game because he was one. It seemed like he was a coach. I didn't see in his obituary they never mentioned him being a coach at Imperial Valley. They mentioned some other places, but he was on the sideline. He was like a coach, but I guess it was like that was his son, and so he was on the sidelines. But I thought he was coach, like not a head coach, but I thought he was like some sort of assistant coach or something. But I think he was just there watching his son play. So, and I remember after the game, how everybody shakes their hands. Roman Gabriel was on the field, or and I shook his hand. I said, "Hey." I don't think I said I'm a big fan because I was in the game. It was a game thing, right? So I'm just like, "Hey, Roman Gabriel," and he's like, "Hey, great game! Hey, great game!" 74 or whatever my number was, Doc in Paradise says, "AMG Daniel, me too. Tillamook is very good." Oh, I eat Tillamook. I do eat Tillamook products, dairy products. MJ Daniel says, Seattle fans have a bit of a LA connection with Chuck Knox. Yeah, he did. He coached both teams, but he also coached them. Chuck Knox, I love that Chuck Knox era of the Rams. Those early and mid 70s. We had a really good run. Playoff team every year. We'd win the division. And then we would go into the playoffs. And then sometimes we would either get to the championship game or we would get in the second round or whatever. And it seemed like it was either Dallas that would beat us or the Vikings would beat us. But those are like some just hard hitting, just smash mouth football in those days, man. That was football. Those 70s, mid 70s footballs with Chuck Knox. That was fucking football, man. Playing the Vikings and the Cowboys back in those days. That wasn't no mamby-pamby shit, man. That was smash mouth football. Mad Max says, did you score a home run in that gridiron game, TJ? I did not. I did not score a home run. But I had quite a few tackles, tackles behind the line of scrimmage, and I sacked, I think Roman Gabriel's son, I think his name is Robin Gabriel. I think his son's name is Robin, but I'm not sure. I forget now. But I remember getting a big old sack on that guy. Bella Stephanie says no sound. Guys, let me know if there's no sound, please. Mad Matt, Ground Chuck, he was called, Chuck Knox. Yeah, this is a ground out. They would just grind it out, man. Hey, there's Three Girls, Three Wheels. I'm originally from Texas. I'm a brainwashed Cowboys fan. My dog's name is Landry. Those are the good years of, I mean, Cowboys have had a lot of good years, but yeah, I remember old Landry, man. Yeah, that was with his little hat and his little coat there. But hey, Three Girls, Three Wheels, good to see you, by the way. Glad you're here. Make sure you guys, we got 42 watching and only 41 thumbs up, so someone is slacking, I think is the kids say. MJ Daniel says, Raiders were the killer for Seattle. I still hate them. I've always been a Raider hater, but I have to confess, now that I live here in Las Vegas, I kind of root for them a little bit. You know, it's like I don't really hate them, and I'm kind of interested in them. So as long as they're not playing or there's no implications that would affect the Rams, then I don't mind kind of rooting for the Raiders a little bit. But I just don't like the Raiders. I never liked how Al Davis just up and moved the team willy-nilly, moved it from Oakland, and then moved back from LA back to Oakland. And then his son picked up the mantle and moved to Vegas. I just don't like the way they just kind of thumb their nose at the fan base, you know. And I think Al Davis was very kind of Trumpian in a way that he would kind of stiff people. I remember this is way before Trump. I remember thinking like anyone who takes a coaching job with Al Davis needs to get their head examined, because I think there were lots of cases where I mean, they would pay him, but they would stiff him on certain things that they promised, or it seemed like Al Davis was getting sued quite a few times for breach of contract. So I never really liked Al Davis. He just seemed like the slimy kind of, car salesman, very Trumpian. Mad Max says Green Bay is in the same category. Sound is good, says Jolie. Thank you, Jolie. So I don't know what that one person was talking about. They need to maybe close the app and then go back into it or something. It might be on their end. WW says I have to confess, I am falling asleep. Well, I told you listen to me long enough. If you've got a little, you need a little sleep aid, then just turn on the old Trucker John show. Before you know it, you'll be sawing logs, man. Hey, Nick Rich is here. Nick Rich, you missed out, Nick Rich. I was doing some filters earlier, and you missed it. You missed it, bud. And I'm not doing it anymore. That was my window. I did the filters, and that's it. I'm not doing it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. No, not gonna do it. No filters for you, my friend. Oh, whoa. What did you say? I said no filters. He said, that guy, Trucker John, said no filters. And all of a sudden, there's filters. What the hell? Are you kidding me? With the filters? Are you kidding me right now? Huh? Well, there you go, man. And you know what? Tough cookie here. I'm one tough cookie. Don't you dare try to take a bite out of me, because you're going to break your teeth. This cookie is 63-year-old cookie. You think you could eat this cookie? You're going to break your fucking teeth if you try to bite into this cookie, because I am one tough cookie. So don't you even think about it. All right? All right. There's the filters for Nick. I think we're almost getting close to Hal Sparks coming on. It's 4 o'clock. I don't know if he's going to be right on the money or not. Let's see. We've got... I don't see Hal on yet. So we probably got a little time before he comes on. But when you guys go over there, and for all the folks who are going to go over to check out Hal Sparks, give me a little shout out if you would. That'd be awesome. You could just say, hey, we're coming over from the Trucker John channel, Trucker John live stream, or Trucker John sends his regards. I like that one. That's my favorite, because it's kind of like Godfather. You know what I mean? It's kind of Godfather-ish. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys are going to go over there, just give me a little shout out. Nick Rich says thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome, Nick Rich. Mish says the headlines about SCOTUS are all over the place. I can't tell what happened. Uh-oh. We might have some breaking news when Hal goes on. Pisces Greeter says, my 3 brother-in-laws like Trump and are conservative, but my one brother-in-law does not like Trump. Good taste he has. So at least you got one brother with some good taste, I guess. Mike Ranges is Cool John. Duck in Paradise, nope. 3 Girls, 3 Wheels raid. Yes, 3 Girls, 3 Wheels. Do a Trucker John raid over there if you're going over to Sparkle. If you're going to go Sparkle for a bit. Mad Max says, when Hasselbeck said, we want the ball, we're going to win. Man, I was so upset about the ending, MJ Daniel. Oh. What did I miss MJ Daniel talking about? Oh, we were at NFC Chamonix game in the Packers. That was a really fun game. Oh. Hey, there's Kim Hunter. Thanks for being here, Kim. Good to see you. Says SCOTUS just heard oral arguments today regarding presidential immunity. Yeah, and we were sort of talking about that earlier. I don't know the outcomes, or I haven't really heard more than just some headlines. So maybe Hal will get into that more or something. There might be, I don't know if there's anything breaking news on it, but maybe he'll touch on that. Jackie says, Pastor TK, I haven't spoken to my siblings. They're Trump supporters. I know, and I was just thinking today, I haven't spoken to my brother and sister since about 2016. A lot of that had to do with Trump. But they're the ones that stopped talking to me, really, basically. I mean, so I was like, okay, if you're not going to talk to me, then I'm not going to talk to you. And now here we are, 8 years later, and I was thinking, I need to just reach out and just say hi or something. This is ridiculous to not talk to each other for 8 fucking years just because of politics. So I'm gonna call my brother or something, because it's stupid. It really is stupid. But like I said, it's not like I stopped talking to them. I mean, all of a sudden they stopped talking to me. So it's a two-way street. It's not just me saying like, I'm not ever talking to them again. They're the ones that did that to me. But anyhow, and then I'm just stubborn, saying, well, if they're not going to call me, I'm not going to call them. I guess we're just out stubborning each other. Like who's going to be the first one to call or whatever. And here we are, 8 years. Neither one of us, neither side has budged. I might budge. I don't know. MJ Daniel says, Russell Wilson got them back, though. Can't stand Aaron Rodgers or the Packer. I don't like Aaron Rodgers either. He really turned out to be a turd, didn't he? I mean, before COVID and all that shit, I mean, I just thought he was, really good. He's still a really good quarterback, good player and everything. But then when he started getting all this weird, anti-vax shit and everything, you're just like, oh, really? But anyhow, so here we are. Yeah, it's 4:05. Let's see. I don't see Hal up yet. Oh yeah, he is. It looks like he's got his thing going. Yeah. He's got his, what do you call it, page? Start page or whatever, going. So I guess we'll go ahead and we'll put an end to this monstrosity. I want to thank you guys all for hanging out. I hope you guys are warmed up. You don't want to go in cold. It's over to House Parks. So I hope I got you guys warmed up. You're not going to, pull, any jaw muscles or, your cheek muscles are all nice and warmed up and ready to go for the hilarity that will ensue over there at the House Parks show. And remember, if you go over there, just give me a little shout out. Just say, hey, Trucker John Raid, or this Trucker, we just coming from Trucker John, or whatever. I think that's kind of fun. It's fun for me, anyhow. Okay, guys, I'll see you Saturday. Hey, guess what? Saturday, after Hal does his radio show, and he does also on YouTube. So he usually gets done around 11 o'clock. As soon as he's done, a.m. Pacific time here, I do what's called a House Sparks post-show cool down. And you're welcome to join me then, and we can cool down. Because he can get you so riled up, or he can get you so, where you're just steaming along. You're sweating and you're everything. So you got to come over to me, and we'll get you cooled down. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope that no one is gonna pull a hammy or anything. All right, because we don't want to pull a hammy. All right, I'll see you over at Hal's.
Thanks for being here, man. Thanks for watching the Trucker John show, hanging out with us, messing with us and stuff. It's very cool, I really love it. Thanks. I, Donald J. Trump, do solemnly swear that I've never farted in court ever, not once, not ever, not ever. It's all lies, fake news.